Hi, good evening, everybody. I've been contemplating quite a bit on relationships and meeting people only where they can meet you. I think it's really important. Not everyone can meet you where you are in life. Some people can only meet you at the level of growth and understanding and healing that they are currently experiencing or that they've reached themselves. I may offer honesty and openness, and they might still respond with hesitation and silence. Their limitations aren't a reflection of my worth, but often a reflection of their own journey. And I've realized that I've had a lot of disappointments in my life, but those come from expecting others to think, love, or share the way I do. And what I give, it feels so natural to me, and I'd hope for the same in return. But people can only give what they have capacity for. They haven't experienced the same experiences I have. Someone who's still learning how to heal may not know how to provide the comfort that I seek, and that's okay. So meeting people where they are, they can only meet me where I am. And it means accepting them for where they're at in their life without abandoning myself. It's understanding that their capacity is not quite where mine needs to be, but it's also recognizing my own needs. Not everyone is meant to walk beside us, in this entire life journey. Sometimes they're only here for a season, a chapter, not the whole story. And that's okay. What I've found is I really need to protect my peace. I'm allowed to protect my peace, to set boundaries, to choose who I let in. My home, my child, my time, my mental health, they're sacred. Not everyone should get equal access to my life, and that's okay. Boundaries are not walls. They're protection for what God is entrusted to me. Setting boundaries, it might feel uncomfortable, especially when I care about the other person's feelings, but God's not asking me to sacrifice my well-being to keep other people comfortable. I'm allowed to choose who influences my space. And peace is a gift, and I think God desperately wants us to protect it and guard it. So, with that said, I like this. I was thinking about this the other day. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. At this age, if anything that's unclear, it's clearly a no. I am no longer going to romanticize or be confused or convince myself about what their mixed signals might mean, if it means something deeper than what it is. If you want me, say it. If you care, show it. If your intentions are genuine, I shouldn't have to lose sleep by trying to constantly guess and figure them out. I spent enough time trying to translate silence, excusing inconsistencies and waiting for people to make up their minds while I'm slowly losing my own. I've learned that ambiguity, it's its own kind of rejection. You don't care? You really don't care. That, oh, well, maybe someday they'll love me, that half-hearted effort or the affection that only appears when it's convenient. That's not love. They're not enough. The right people may not be perfect, but they're not going to leave me constantly questioning my place in their life. So at this age, I'm going to choose clarity over chemistry. I'm going to choose peace over potential and certainty over excuses. If you can't be clear with me, I will be extremely clear about you. My answer will be simple. No. Because at this age, protecting my peace matters more than chasing possibilities that aren't brave enough to choose me. And if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And that's okay. I hope this found the right person. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.